for the boat because the boat is overload of more than 10,000 people. So we transferred to another ship. I remember the ship name is Colorado. So we stay in the Philippines for a day or two, and then we straight to Guam. Yeah, take total 3 days from Saigon to Philippines, and 7 days from Philippines to Guam. So total 10 days. So we stay here for 3-4 weeks. Then we move up to the Anderson Airport base right now. Yeah, Anderson Airport base right now. And then we stay there for a month or so, and we transfer to Fort Safety, Arkansas. You know Fort Safety, Arkansas.
I know where Arkansas is. Yes.
Yeah, Arkansas. It's a military camp. So we stay for 3 months and learning English and also the American culture. And so every day we learning English, and then by that time the USCC, that the Catholic Conference, looking for the sponsor. Yeah, looking for the sponsor.
Well, Ambassador Quinn talked about a variety of different religious organizations that sponsored different groups of people to come to Iowa. So yours would have been through the Catholic Relief Organization?
Yes.
Okay. When you came, what were your impressions or your thoughts of Iowa when you came here?
Well, you know, when we came to when the American boats pick up us on the ocean, we thankful by that time. You know, we thank God, we thank American people, government, and the people open arm, open heart to welcome us to this freedom country. So we came to the Moise. It's the October 16, 1975, and the Saint Teresa Catholic Church in Des Moines, Murray and University sponsor for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you came here, were you a part of the Thai Dam group that came to Iowa, or were you separate from that?
We separate from them because by that time Governor Grace is still in office. And he, after 76, 77, 89, 80, he bring more people, Cambodian, Laotian, Vietnamese to the state of Iowa.
So we did not come by the group.
You did not?
Teresa Church sponsor our family from Arkansas, and from Fort Safety camp in Arkansas, and they bring us here. So we were really feel fortunate, very fortunate that to get to come to the United States, get out of the war country with fighting, and if we stay, he probably in jail. So.
What made you want, there were lots of reasons for you to leave. What was probably the most compelling reason to leave, the most important reason to leave Vietnam?
For the freedom and for the religious.
Yes, that's first thing, freedom and religious. That's what we looking for. And you know, the communists, there's even now they still control on the religion, and the people, especially people who work for government, especially who work for U.S. government also.
And what did you do in Vietnam? What was your profession in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, I was a police officer. Yeah.
And so when you came here, what did you translate your job into?
Yeah. Well, when we come here, the first
Just because of
the first week,
language.
the first week, I got a job. I come in Tuesday, and I tell you we have a Wednesday off, and Thursday I got a job, just one day off. So we come, me and my cousin, we all paint for the house for people, outside paint, because the October is fall, so everybody want to get paint fresh look in the spring. So we do that for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Then our sponsor, Betty Lansing, she is a nurse who passed away now. She also in military. No, she is a nurse. She worked in service too. So she
got him a job
at Mercy
Hospital.
Hospital.
That's where my granddaughters were born. I was telling Mia that earlier. What changes have you seen since you've come to our country? In other words, how has your life maybe changed since you've been here?
Well, it's changed a lot. From having a job and bought the house and have kids, and the kids get to go to school. And we all get job and working. So we've been working for over 40 years.
Well, I said it must be 42 this year if you came in 1975, and it'll be 2017. So
Last October was 41 years.
Yeah, we work very hard. Me and my wife, we all have a job and have one full-time and one part-time.
Send the kid to the Catholic school.
Yeah, to send the kid to Catholic school.
So they went to St. Teresa's?
They went to St. Teresa's, and then when you go to Dowling High School, all five of them went to Dowling High School. And after Dowling High School, they graduate, and then they go to University of Iowa, all five of them.
All five. Well, we're Iowa State Cyclones in my family, so we might have a little bit of a difference of opinion there, but that's okay. My children all went to St. Albert's in Council Bluffs to Catholic schools, so my kids went there. Did you ever have a chance to meet Governor Ray, or...
Yes, we do. We come in a group sometimes. We met him, and he is a wonderful person, wonderful the governor. He is for love and open arm. He the one, like I said,
Taking a lot of refugees.
Yeah, bring a lot of refugees in the state of Iowa. Yeah. So you remember right now in by the river, the south side of river, we have the garden for him. We met by the Vietnamese and Chinese associations, or maybe the all international for the refugee. So it's wonderful. Yeah, it's by the river downtown Des Moines.
Well, we saw a pagoda and by the botanical gardens and something else. So that would be where it's at?
Yes.
We should have gotten out.
Yes, you should stop by and see.
What do you think, trying to figure out how I want to say this, what do you think the sponsorship meant for your family? You said her name was Betty Lansing?
Yeah, Betty Lansing was one of them. The church have about 9-10 family, and the two priests, Father Monsignor Fallon and Monsignor Nugent, they were there at the time, and they took us in with open arms. They helping us a lot, found houses for us and everything, job, and they help us on grocery and take us to grocery, to church, and they did help us a lot. We very appreciate all that.
A lot of things they're teaching us for, for holiday, like Thanksgiving. Meal cooking for Thanksgiving. Tell my wife and how to do the turkey and stuff like that. And our first time of Christmas season in U.S. is kind of cold, but we get warm by people, by our love, by our church, by our neighbor, and come bring the gift and
Of course, we miss our family back in Vietnam, but we still feeling very blessed.
Do you keep in contact with family there, or do you have a large family there?
My family, we have, my parents have 5 children, and my brother left the country in 1978 to Australia, and I'm over here, and so I have 3 sisters left over there, and now I have a lot of nieces and nephews, great nieces and great nephews. But my parents, both they long gone. About my father left about 15 years ago, and my mom left about 3-4 years ago.
Have you been back to Vietnam?
Yes, we have been back a few times.
Okay, and what do you notice? What are some of the things that are the same, and maybe what are some of the things that are different?
Well, the way they look outside, just people just look in, they see it's good. It changed a lot. Yeah, really, it changed a lot. But about the religious still being controlled under the government.
In the big city, people can see the development very good, but the countryside very poor. Still, people not have enough job and road, and very still very poor for the countryside.
Okay.